The idea that every tourist only wants to visit large European cities is a thing of the past. These days, people are looking for more meaningful and authentic experiences that only smaller towns can provide. Sure, mega metropolitan centers like Paris and Rome receive plenty of attention on cookie-cutter vacation vlogs, but take a deeper look and you'll find that Europe has much more to offer than waiting in line to see the Eiffel Tower. Welcome to the authentic European experience. The small towns. Although they're much smaller than their metropolitan counterparts, they boast some of the most unique and wonderful architecture and breathtaking natural surroundings. Check out these 10 beautiful small towns in Europe. Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. The Swiss mountain hamlet of Lauterbrunnen is charming all on its own, thanks to the chalet-style homes and the quaint little churches scattered around the landscape. But its natural surroundings really steal the show. Think towering rock formations, mountain summits, flowery meadows, and some of the tallest free-flowing waterfalls in Europe. This small village in Europe is so inspirational that J.R.R. Tolkien modeled the fictional Valley of Rivendell in The Lord of the Rings after the real-life Valley of Lauterbrunnen. This town is the stuff of fantasy. Eguisheim, France. If you were to close your eyes and imagine the ideal village in France, chances are it would look very much like Eguisheim. In addition to its half-timbered homes, cobblestone streets, and 1,000-year-old churches, the town in Alsace also hosts a Christmas market every year throughout December. This month-long market is more a party and festival than simply a market. A church you've got to see while you're here is the Chapel St. Leon IX. This church is a lovely chapel with painted vaulted ceilings and stained glass windows depicting the saints of Alsace. Come see why this holy sanctuary will have you feeling angelic. Bled, Slovenia. There's a good reason why Lake Bled is considered to be one of the most popular tourist destinations in Slovenia. You won't have any trouble finding picture-perfect views thanks to the emerald seas, church-studded islet, views of the Julian Alps, and a castle on a hill dating back to the 12th century. The hamlet surrounding Bled is as picturesque as the city, with restaurants lit by candlelight and traditional wooden rowboats. This destination waits for tourists to arrive and feel like they've taken a time machine to the 18th century. Mdina, Malta. Malta is a small and unique island country known for its ancient structures and beauty. Valletta, the capital city of Malta, with a population of fewer than 6,000 people and an area smaller than Central Park, already offers a small-town feel. But if you want that genuine village experience, you can go to the walled city of Mdina. Visitors are invited to explore the churches, catacombs, and castles located in the medieval city of Malta. These buildings date back to the Middle Ages and the Baroque period, but have traces of Arab, Roman, and other ancient European influences. Here's a fun fact: the city's also known for its contributions to popular culture. The first season of Game of Thrones was used as the setting for the scene at the entrance to King's Landing. Mdina is a perfect example of art imitating life. Ronda, Spain. Ronda is home to a seemingly infinite supply of pueblos blancos, or white towns, so called due to the color of the homes throughout the region. Visiting this town is one of the most enjoyable aspects of exploring authentic Spain. Even though there are several cities and towns in the area, including winding maze-like streets and Moorish architecture, Ronda stands out on its own due to its advantageous location. The views of the valley below are breathtaking, and the 3 bridges that cross the canyon are mind-boggling feats of engineering. The bridges of Ronda will have your head spinning if you're afraid of heights. They're located high in the mountains and perched on the edge of a cliff that's 400 feet high. I want to tell you not to look down, but then you'll miss the spectacular view. Dinant, Belgium. The small town of Dinant in the Wallonia province of Belgium is built into the side of a cliff, overlooking the Meuse River, giving it the perfect backdrop for a princess in a Disney movie, hedge maze included. The town has a skyline Gothic church and a 16th century castle in the town square that really steals the show. Dinant, located in Belgium, is notable for being the birthplace of Adolphe Sax. I wonder if he had anything to do with the invention of the saxophone. Dinant is a small town regarded as one of the most beautiful hidden treasures in all of Belgium, even though it's the 5th most frequented town in the country. Better put this one on the bucket list. Hallstatt, Austria. Hallstatt, without a doubt, is one of the most beautiful small towns in Europe. It just has an air about it with a particular something that sets it apart. When you arrive by ferry from across the glassy, smooth, clear lake, you'll witness a majestic mist flowing down from the towering Dachstein Mountains. The reality becomes immediately apparent that you may be in another Lord of the Rings novel. Hallstatt has churches dating back to the 12th century within the UNESCO World Heritage Village. The history of this small European town is famous. In addition to a bustling market center and an abundance of quiet eateries with candlelight, the bonus is that Hallstatt is only a 3-hour drive from Vienna and only an hour's drive from Salzburg. It's possible to make a day trip to Hallstatt from Austria's more famous and touristed towns. A town that's this easy to get to cannot be missed. Assos, Greece. One of the most compelling reasons to travel to the Greek islands is to see the picturesque and flower-filled town of Assos on the island of Kefalonia. The tiny village may be found at the foot of a hill and is encircled on 3 sides by the stunningly blue Mediterranean Sea. You'll be able to spend some time lounging on the pebble beach that the village is famous for before stuffing your face with world-renowned Greek cuisine at one of the traditional restaurants that line the marina. Does it get any better than that while you're on vacation? Let us know what you think spells out a better vacation. Ísafjörður, Iceland. The small village of Ísafjörður, located on Iceland's jaw-droppingly beautiful West Fjords Peninsula, is almost entirely engulfed by the towering mountains surrounding it. Ísafjörður is the opposite of your go-to French and Spanish resort towns, with winter temperatures dipping to the 20-degree Fahrenheit range and summer temperatures rarely reaching above the mid-50s. But don't let that dissuade you. The cold temperature is part of the ambience and feel of this tundra getaway, especially if you're visiting around September through March. That's when Ísafjörður offers visitors one of the most breathtaking views of the Northern Lights. Lofoten Islands, Rhine, Norway. The beauty of the Lofoten Islands, located just off the shore of Norway's northwestern coast, is simply unrivaled. Picture magnificent fjords, frozen beaches populated with winter surfers, and colorful fishing villages. That's what you'll see here in this postcard of a town. Rhine is situated above the Arctic Circle and is home to possibly the most beautiful national park in the world. It has islands, mountains, turquoise seas, and beaches. Get ready to see the midnight sun during the summer months. Why choose small towns over big cities? Small towns in Europe are sites that feel like something out of a dream. You can't compare the city with these gems because of their unrivaled, picturesque, thatched homes and nature-rich spaces. Even though they're relatively small towns, there are many things to do and see. You can rent a boat and explore waterways, or go to one of the local museums or authentic restaurants. So be sure to put these picture-perfect towns on your list of places to visit in Europe if you're searching for a one-of-a-kind experience. So what do you think? Have you visited any of these small towns in Europe? What are some that didn't make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.